Sitting amongst the real paranormal investigators are more and more fake paranormal investigators who scream and shout and get evidence time and time again on their devices, and many channels who are a part of what is known as the debunking / reactionary / investigating community have called out the names of these channels. For already specified reasons, I have avoided joining in on naming and shaming those channels because I have seen what the results of what doing so have come to: threats of suing and taking those people to court, issuing strikes and copyright claims on the channel with the intent of getting the channels removed from the platform. It is for that reason that I pose this question: is it worth the risk to name and shame the fakers at all? A lot of these channels have been building themselves up for a number of years, and to end up in arguments that could put at risk what for a number of them is their livelihood now, is it stupid to be standing up for themselves and the community as a whole? My personal opinion in regards to that is that doesn't somebody have to? Making a mockery of many people's beliefs for profit and entertainment need never stop being fought against. I don't for 1 minute believe that any one of these fakers see anything real outside of dollar/pound signs in their eyes from duping many who are unfortunately left gullible at not knowing the fate of a loved one. I've made it clear, I think, that any skepticism I now have as to whether or not I did experience the things I'd believed I experienced comes from these dude bro screaming channels that claim their devices find spirits, ghosts and demons even in Airbnb locations that they have paid to go and investigate for content. I can't help but agree that sitting back and saying nothing as a possibility of there actually being somewhere that we go when we die and that we could come back and let people know we're okay is made fun of needs to be highlighted and stopped. I know at least one person personally in my own life that I 100% believe does see that very proof, and I've never felt the need to go, actually, aren't you just full of shit and pulling my leg? Because I've never gotten that feeling from them that they would make something like that up. Would I believe that they were making it all up more if I'd never had my own experiences I've talked about in a previous video? That's exactly the point I'm making about these overacting, over-reliant on devices channels. It does make it harder and harder and harder to not have been second-guessing if what I believe I saw and felt and what I am told is the truth, and that we're not all just talking to walls in empty old buildings and that there's nothing there. Even those in the community who are admitted to being open-minded or full-blown skeptics have said that they want to believe, be it in ghosts, spirits and demons or something else as outlandish sounding as cryptids, or are we truly alone in the universe, or is there actually more life out there? Is it human that people lie, even small ones? Of course it is. I'm hardly innocent myself of not having ever made things up, even when I myself had not been doing it to have hurt anyone. And I know that those fakers would also say that they'd not been doing it to have intentionally hurt anyone. But, intentional or not, what they do has been hurting people. So to answer my own question myself, yes, it can totally be worth the risk to call them out for using equipment and apps that have been proven not to work like they say they believe they do, to use editing software to make thumbnails and masking and other techniques to disguise what they do. At least some of, if not all of them, generally do deserve to be brought down for their actions. And I thank this community that have been embracing me for inspiring me to at least speak out a little bit to back them up too, because that's what a genuine community does for each other, and there is no room for the fake money grabbers here. I thank you all for watching and for every like, share and comment, and most importantly for subscribing. It means the world to me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.